drinking game right out from the beginning to see how many times I have to stop and start this video because a text message came in, somebody needed something, that there's a news flash, there's, I don't know, delivery, you name it. So go get a beverage. It's 11 o'clock in the morning, so do with that as what you will. I have mine. And we will get into this. It has been a while. Yes, the bags are real. Whew. If you've been following me anywhere on social media these days, you know that my life has been a chaotic mess for all the good reasons. Probably can tell part of it. We're not going to discuss this part because we're going to fix that this weekend. See, getting parts this year, thanks to our lovely president, has been a bitch. And so I finally sourced a matching piece because this door right here did not exist a couple of months ago. And so I needed a piece of crown molding to match here. Well, that was really difficult to find to match, even though it's a standard crown molding, because apparently it's manufactured in Canada, I think, or something. Anyways, I found one. It's close enough. And see the chimney, it's going to have a perfect divide right there. So if they're not exact, nobody will know. What have you guys been up to? I have been remodeling. We have done our shop, our shed, 90% of our house, our garage. We're working on a back porch, but right now we are finishing up before winter gets here. We just finished up our bathroom, the main bathroom, which is right there, and my room, which is my craft room. And I have it purple there, and I have pale oak on the other wall. We'll eventually do a whole tour of it. I don't have it done. We literally just got done with it. So I do have my floor in. I have my trim mostly up, and I have my purple paint on the wall. It was scary, but I love it. I'm glad I didn't do the whole room. Um, Everybody voted to have that back one also purple because I was just going to do my computer wall, and I do love that. And yeah, we it's been oh, it's been a year. We have not had a day off since the snow broke in what, March. Literally, Dale comes home from work, we put 2 hours in. Dale has the weekend off, we put 2 days in. We took off, we did an entire remodel on our main bathroom in almost 2 weeks. He took 2 weeks off from work. That's all we had. We completely gutted it down to the studs and rebuilt it. That's a whole story in itself. All of this stuff is on My Little Realities all over the place. And so if you ever want to know the details, but it's just been, but all along the point, it's coming. All along, all of that was, uh, I kept up with my stitching. So I'm really proud of myself that I kept up with my stitching. And I now have a big enough pile. Oh, wait till y'all see the haul. Stress shopping is real. But there's so many cool things. Although I have to say that the prices are getting steep on cross stitching charts, and I recognize that they deserve their work, be paid for their work and all that stuff. That is not what I'm meaning. What I'm meaning is little tiny charts going for like $12, and you're like, and bish cornu, whatever pin cushions going for like $15. And I mean, they basically repeated the pattern all the way around in print. And it's gone up like $5. And there's a lot of them getting really expensive. And I have a question. Why are PDF files the same price as paper files? I mean, you're going to pay $25 for a paper chart. Okay, I got it. But I'm going to pay $25 for a PDF file? Why? Why are they the same price, and why do we pay that? I don't know. You let me know. But Listen, the cats are unimpressed with the remodel. Sophie's not speaking to me, and Benny hasn't shut up. But anyways, that was not my point. That was a rant. But I have done a lot of shopping because apparently, even though the prices are ridiculous, they have not affected my and made me stop. So, actually, I'll be honest. Several places have had huge coupons and huge sales, and I just went like, "Oh, 50% off? Yes, please." And yeah, it also made me really narrow down what kind of charts I want to stitch. So that was nice. All right, let's get into what I've been doing stitching wise, and then we'll do the haul later. You guys, I'll put what do they call them? Chapters, so that you can skip all the nonsense you don't want to watch. All right, I'll be right back. Okay. I still haven't found my tub of charts that I lost a year and a half, 2 years ago. Remember, I've been talking about that, saying it's got to be here somewhere. Still haven't found it. So there's 2 charts in here that I don't have the original to show you. I don't have a copy to show you. I don't have anything to show you but a picture that I will put somewhere here because I still can't find it. They have to be here, right? They have to be here. I just not have not hit that box. But hopefully over this winter, now that everything is done in the sense of construction, I will be able to find them. But in the meantime, I have a lot to show. I have been so proud of myself. I have been stitching, and nothing's ironed or any of that kind of stuff because not terribly sure where my iron is either at this moment, but I plan on having my shit together by 2026. So there's hope. And the worst part is it's a brand new iron, so it's still in the box somewhere. Yeah. Oh well, I'll find it. If not, shopping. No. Anyways, I don't remember when the last time was that I did a Flosstube. I think it was June. June, something like that. June sounds familiar. Anyways, because I have July in my lap and I'm going, it's been that long? Apparently it has. So let's see what I've been stitching. Now again, no ironing. Sorry. But I have I've been doing what I call a weekend quickie. And basically it's a chart, small chart that I know I can get completely stitched in a weekend in between, honey, can you hold this? Mom, it's broke. Or, ah, shit, where are we putting that? And crap, that's broke. And dimensions broke, or that doesn't fit, or there's a whole lot of puzzles on it. So anyways, that's my weekend quickies. So they are ones that I can stitch up like that. Okay. So the first one that I actually have, no papers for because they're not in order. Well, way to have your crap together here, Chickly. Okay. Pinker in pumpkin quilting. Oh, Melissa. Her name is Melissa, I believe. She has a whole bunch of 4th of July charts that she has for free on her website, and all of my papers are all twisted. So hang on here, I'm getting there. And so I'm just going to show you. These are free charts, so don't screenshot them. Just go get them off her website. All of the information about. Oh, you're going to be so proud of me. If you go to my main page on YouTube and you click the community tab or the posts tab, I think it's called now, I have put, because I had a lot of comments about, I don't have Instagram, I don't have Facebook, I don't want either of them. How do I get the information about your charts? Because you're terrible at leaving all of the information in the video. Okay, nobody's actually ever said that, but I know I'm really bad at it. But if you go to the community page tab or the post tab, if you click on Mouse Potato Designs here on YouTube and you go to the main page, you will see I have posted every single finish that I have to share, whatever I finished, with all of the information in a post on my community tab. So all you gotta do is scroll through, find the picture you want. It'll have fabric, floss, where I got it, the whatever, all of it. If you follow me on Instagram or Facebook, it's exactly the same thing. So you are welcome. I hope that helps. And that way people can find like what fabric do they use, because in general, I never remember ever, and I should have it. I do have it written down. I just forget when I'm sitting here to get it. So there's that. Anyways, if you go, so now if you have a YouTube account, you're watching me, and you can go check out the information on these. Okay. So I did 3 of her 4th of July stamps. And so the first one is the USA Mason jar flag thingamabobber. And I did change them a little bit to be my own thing, because that's how I roll. And this is how mine turned out. And I added fireworks instead of stars. And I kind of winged my own colors, and I just thought it turned out really, really cute. So that's that one. Don't know how I'm going to finish them. I think I'm going to finish them as ornaments though, so that I can, when I get my holiday tree, which is going to go over there, I think, going, I'll have things to hang on it. All right. Next one up is the little USA truck. Looks like this. And she did little X's for fireworks and that kind of stuff. And again, I changed it. All the colors are the same throughout all the 4th of July or all the Independence Day charts that I did, because I want them to all go together. I was kind of thinking like in a words. Listen, I hit 50 something and words went out the window. My head is like A, B, C, D, E, F, G. The words that come out of my mouth are G, F, L, K, J, T, T. Why? It's annoying. Anyways, this is what mine looks like. And again, I changed the fireworks. It's so cute. So cute. So there's that one. And then the last one that I did was her little house on a watermelon. Looks like this. And again, free charts. Information's on my community page. I will put a link to the community page in my description, so you can just click it and go over there, but it's not hard to find. All right. And this is how mine turned out. And I think it's cute. So let me see if I can hold all 3 of them up here, which probably not. So red, and I changed the colors of the frames to be red, white, and blue. Isn't it cute? I think it's cute. Yeah, I think it's cute. Oh, I changed the USA on the truck to 1776, because I already had a USA with a jar. So that's that one. Okay. Next one up. Oh, look, I left the sticker on this one so I'd know what fabric it is. It is 18 count vintage country mocha fabric. That's what I did all these on, actually, because I had one big piece and I just use that. So there you go. Look at that information. I cannot tell you what the colors are though. Roxy Co something, I don't know. Anyways, the information's on the community page. All right, next up, I got a lot of stitching done. Y'all are gonna be very proud of me. Emily Call put out a July 4th. It must have been free. It says it on the front. July 4th freebie pattern. I want that dough bowl. Look at that. Isn't that something? Well, I guess it's not a dough bowl. It's just flat. But yeah, that would be really cute, wouldn't it? Okay. Anyways, so this is how I did my. Okay, how do I show this? I don't want to show her stuff, but she's got There's like these little motifs all over the pillow. Can you tell? All right. And I didn't stitch any of those. Instead, I stitched it and added fireworks and the word Independence Day. And mine looks like this. And so I added all the fireworks and stuff and left off a lot of her motifs. And I thought it was cute. It was fun. These are weekend quickies. If you do hashtag weekend quickie cross stitch, I think is what I did it as. I don't know. It's in the post. You can see all of the ones that I've done and join in. Oh, that would be fun. That would be fun. I mean, because I do great big charts during the week. And so it's kind of nice to go, oh, you need to sit over there for a little while. And it's the weekend. So I just want something I can sit down in an hour or two and done. Yeah. Okay. Next one. Last July one. This one's called Freedom Ring. She has a set of these, but I only did her freebie. It is by Angela Dawn Coles. Her From Dusk to Dawn Designs is what her is. Super nice lady. Oh, super nice. All these people are nice. I like it. Anyways, this is what the one is that I did. It's called Let Freedom Ring. And again, I changed it. So if you see all the stuff around it, just remember that. And then this is what mine is. I did do the pinwheel, but I moved the stars and I added fireworks. So that is that one. No French knots in any of them. I'm pretty sure none. Nope. Not a one. Every time I don't do French knots, I swear my viewer count goes down because it's like y'all are just waiting for the French knots and then I don't do them and they're all like, I'm just kidding. Anyways, that was all of my my loose weekend quickies. Let's get on to my big whips. The whips, I do have some more quickies that I've been doing, but in between some of my whips and that kind of stuff. And I am determined to make huge strides on my whips because I'm not allowed to start another big chart, of which I have a lot of, until I finish my whips, my old whips. So I've been a stitching fiend trying to get these done. So Composition Florals by Jardin Privé, and this is one of the charts that's in that tub of, I bet I have 15 charts in that tub somewhere. I have a receipt to show that I paid for it though. So just in case anybody's like, oh, so you stole it. No, I didn't. I paid for it. Thank you. Anyways, this is where I am on Composition Floral. My French is obviously perfect. So there's that. I am not doing the words in the middle. I finished up the bird in the middle and I did the two lower boxes. So this is where I'm at with that. And then I'm going to just have you. So I did the sheep. I finished up this with the houses and then the cat. And yeah, there is a lot of French knots on this one. I love how this one looks so much. I do wish I had done purple instead of pink. But the pink is so pretty. It's just so pretty. And it's coming along. All I've got left is the bottom row. And then I will be finished with this one. This one will be done this year because the problem with this one is I could just sit and stitch on this one for weeks on weeks and weeks on end. First one. Hold, please. Told you. Oh, well, this one I can't really. He took a package down to UPS for me to go back. And then he's headed to Dollar Tree because he just wanted to go walk around today. And I'm like, well, you should go to Dollar Tree and see if they have their Halloween stuff out yet. okay. And so off he went. And so he's going to let me know when he's down there so that we can wander shop together from the comfort of my home. But anyway, so that's where I am on that one, and I will have that finished. The only thing I won't have, I don't know if I'll have finished, is I'm trying to figure out wording to replace the alphabets with. So I don't have any of that figured out, and so that will have to be a um down the road problem. All right. All right. So next one, I have a finish. I don't even know when I started this one, a couple years ago, because I didn't stitch anything last year at all. I mean, it was building, we built that building. It was an awful experience, and it sucked the life right out of my entire year. And when you're just overwhelmed and stressed, first thing it goes for me is my hobbies, because I just want to sit and read a book. I just don't want to do anything. So I didn't get any stitching done. So technically, I don't think it's like 2 years old, because there was nothing done on it last year, but I got to finish. I got to finish. I got a big finish, and I am so tickled with it because I love Lana's designs. I buy everything she puts out. She is stitches through the years, and I wish she would put out more, but I know that her country and her neighboring country are having big disputes right now, and I just feel for them all, because I know what it feels like to be in a crazy country, but not at that level, because my heart goes out to those people. I just cannot even imagine living in a war zone. I can't. Anyways, I love Lana's designs. I own probably everything she offers, probably close to every chart she's got. It's got to be close to it, because I just adore them. And when I saw this one, I didn't run. I flopped belly first into the pool of gotta have it right now. And it is Summer in the Country. Oh my gosh, it's gorgeous. It's just beautiful. I loved it when I saw it. I had to have it right away, instantaneously. It has sheep all over it. It's just, oh, that barn though. Whoo, that barn and that lower grass part. See this? That all that fill work, there was cussing involved. I don't know how you do it. There's not enough whiskey in the world to do fill work for me. I dislike it a lot, looks really good. And so, in total fairness, it was worth all the cussing and all of, whoa, nobody fall here. Listen, back up, sister. Okay. Because I can't wait to get this framed. Oh, actually, I can't wait to build the frame for it, because I actually have a frame and I got it. Anyways, doesn't matter. Look at her. Oh my gosh. I think my favorite part is the hair. I don't know if you can tell, but it's got a ribbon and a curly bun, like a messy hair bun. All the sheep. I did change out. She had at the bottom of the chart, she had rabbits and ducks and all over. There was different farm animals and stuff. I'll show you again so you can kind of see what I mean. See the duck and the rabbit and all that kind of stuff. Well, my farm is pure sheep. Okay, and a couple swans, because oops, sorry. I like the swans. So I added a swan, and I changed all the other critters to little sheep. So at the bottom you can kind of see. But oh, that barn was a lot of stitching, and that the bottom, that was a lot of stitching too. And yeah, but worth it. Gorgeous. I'm so excited, because this means that I now can stitch the rest of them that go with it. I'm so excited to have that one done. It was huge, in my opinion. It just had a lot of fill work. Can you tell I'm whining about the fill work? Because it's not the designer's fault, it's mine. I don't like the fill work, but I'm so tickled to have it done. It's it looks just like I hoped it would. You know that feeling when you're like, you have a vision and you use your own color. Well, hers are mostly called for colors, but I use my own fabric and that kind of stuff. And then you add French knots and you add little things here and there, and you're like, please let this work out like it does in my head. And than it does. And you're like, I'm tickled with it. Just tickled with it. All right. So that was my big baba. I have other babas, but that's my big baba. Hurrah. Mm. Okay. So yeah, I got it done. Okay. Next one up. I have a lot. This is going to be a mega video. Next year, I'm hoping to go back to monthlies because this takes a lot. Anyways, next up is Summer Notes by Shepherd's Bush. It looks like this. Oops, sorry, it's a photograph. And that's what it looks like. I have all of these. If you have all of them, you are my people. I love the bazillion color changes, the bazillion back stitches, the bazillion opportunities to add French knots and stuff. These charts, I could just spend a year just stitching these. Every time it's time to stitch one of these, I'm like, dork. So it's very exciting. Okay. Oh, take it down. All right. So here is, I have quite a few of them stitched already, but here is wait a minute. Are you in there? Okay, here we go. Whee! Yeah. So that is, and you can, I added French knots and some satin stitches and all of that kind of stuff. And yeah, it's, oh, my light changed. Oh, well, see, you can kind of see for the light changes on it. But yeah, I just think it turned out beautiful. And yeah, I'm getting there. I have 6 done. I don't know how many there are in the series, but I have 6 done. So that is Summer Notes by Shepherd's Bush. Again, I'll say it all through this video. All the information about these charts can be found on my community page under posts here on YouTube. All right, next one up. Oh, Paula from Patini, one of my favorite people in the whole wide world. She put out a free chart with purchase that was called Juicy Strawberries. And yeah, for every purchase you did, again, it's been a while, so I don't know if she's still offering it or not. Do check her out, Paula with Patini. Everybody knows Paula. Everybody knows her. She's awesome. She's so sweet. But anyways, this is what the chart looks like. Super cute. I just loved the little hearts in the middle of the strawberries, but you know me, I have to change it. All right, so this is what I did. I had one of her buttons, her strawberry buttons, so I used that and I changed it from saying juicy to so very sweet. Okay, so now you have to, this is what it looked like. You ready? Okay. And this is how my version turned out. And like I said, I changed the words. I think I put these words on my website for free. I'm pretty sure I did. That the charting for the words is on my website for free. It doesn't include the chart, obviously, but the wording. So if you pop over to mousepotatodesigns.com and you hit freebies at the top, you will see all the free stuff that I have to offer there. But yeah, and so I put her strawberry between the so and the berry. Oh, sorry, you can see through the window back there. And I did French knots on the solid strawberries. You can see that. It's all nice and poofy. And I just think it turned out so very sweet. These are some of her other ones. This one's not. This is a hands-on design one, but this is some of the other Paula. I don't know why I feel like her charts require this raw Aida linen and whatever this is. I just think her charts show up the best on them. I don't know why, but that was a lot of fun. That was a weekend quickie. Oh, so was the Summer Notes. I did that one in a weekend. Here's another weekend quickie. And yeah. All right. We have moved on the Jeanette Douglas. Where is my charts? Don't panic. Oh, here it is. Jeanette Douglas's Chubby Critters. And I think everybody knows about Jeanette Douglas's Chubby Critters. If you don't, again, information on my community page. But this month or this go round, we did, you knew, You know, I squealed like a schoolgirl when this came out. I was like, so it is the Chubby U. Sorry for the plastic. There we go. All right. Here's mine. These words are also for free on my mousepotatodesigns.com site, but I had to add words because I've added. Okay, so here's the ones I've done so far. All right. And there she is. Isn't she pretty? Yeah, I did change a little bit. I added the words and some flowers at the bottom. It says, do what you love. And I added a couple extra little thingies to go down here because my charts are not going to be finished in the round like her charts are. And so I've kind of flattened out the bottom a little so they'll look better in a square frame. But oh my gosh, I love how she turned out. I also changed her little top knot because I didn't like the little whatever she had going. So I just made a little poodle puff. But she's so cute. That is a lot of French knots. Oh, there's my phone. I will be right back. All right, we got to be quick. We did our shopping at Walmart, or not Walmart, Dollar Tree. We're trying to find Halloween things because the house is done, so we can actually decorate. And so we're on the hunt for cheap shit because we don't do a lot for Halloween. So anyways, all right, where was I? Oh yeah, this is another one of those that I do not have. It's in with the other charts that are like, what did I do with it? But this is the Jardin Privé's monthly chart, and I did July, August, and September. Let's see, I gotta block off. Hold please. Oh my gosh, I gotta block off. I am not prepared, y'all. Not prepared. Fail. Okay, hold on, I'm getting there. Because my address is on here. So we'll put a cute little, I was gifted a needle minder. So we'll put a cute little needle minder. I've got my crap together, can you tell? Anyways, I did September, or July, August, and September. This chart I didn't do any French knots on, and I have to tell you, it made me itch when I stitched that sheep because I wanted to do French knots so bad on it, but I didn't because I haven't used French knots anywhere on this chart. So there is that. But yeah. And then this chart, I have been adding dates that are special to my family. So for July, I added my husband's birthday. August, I added Benny and Sophie, the cats, birthday, and Joshua's birthday is in September. And so, yeah, I've just been adding just whatever date comes to mind when I'm doing that month. And so I'm almost done with that one. That will be a finish this year, so I can move on from that. And I figure as soon as I finish it, I will find my main chart for it. I print mine out and tape them all together because I have to see the full picture. I'm not very good at doing like flipping the page. I have to see where I'm going. And so my copies look like this, and I just fold them up and all of that kind of stuff. So yeah, that's why they got lost, and they're somewhere. I mean, it was an entire tub, so I couldn't have thrown them away. Anyways, the next one that I have been working on is Doreen Jones cross stitch. She posted on her Instagram, I guess, that she 50% off, come shopping. And I went, all right. And I bought a whole bunch, which you'll see in the next part of this video. But one of them, when you see it, you will know that I had to do immediately as soon as I could. And so I worked for a week on it because it's so cute. It's so cute. It's called Tiny Sheep. And I mean, look at them. So cute. So cute. right? Okay, so of course I had to do my own little spin on it. So remember what these look like. All right. Okay. I have a mess. How do I have a mess? I've been sitting here. All right. So I did it. I have a plan for the finish on this. So it's kind of stitched weird, but this is, so I have, it comes with little tiny motifs also. And when I get it done, it'll all be together. But this is what it looks like when they're done. And what my plan is it says be you, do you, for you, always. And then I'm going to put these in little boxes on a strip and put little round buttons with these that I cross stitched in between them. There's a whole thing. But anyways, meanwhile, this is what they look like. So I have be you with its little motif. Oh, wait, there we go. Do you, for you, always. Is it on there? Okay, there it is. And I did not, these might be worded on my website also. I can't keep track of anything these days. But I did rose wheel stitches, I did French knot stitches, I did lazy daisy stitches, I did back stitching. There's all kinds of stitching going on this. I had a really good time. Let's see how close I can get it. I don't know if that even worked because I can't see. But anyway, so I had a really good time doing it. They're cute. They're fast. I bought the cat. You'll see I bought the cat set of them. So I'm going to do them also. And so cute. So cute. So that was I guess a finish. The last one that I have been stitching on, I'm falling out of my chair. The last one that I have been stitching on is one of my Crochet Go-Go in the City ones. Y'all know I'm addicted to those. They are some of my favorite charts ever. I have every single one of them. I will buy every one she comes out with because eventually I'm going to have a wall of Crochet Go-Go City in the cities because that's my plan. Anyways, the one I've been working on the last chart I have been working on this time is Autumn in the City, again by Crochet Go-Go. And this is what it looks like. And I did change this one up just a little bit. I put it on darker fabric and I added purple. And so this is what I have so far. And I think the last time I showed, I had this box done. I was planning on just getting the middle box done, but I got the middle box and the last box done. So I got a lot done on this one. Now, the middle box is not done, so let me show you. It has autumn written on it with two little hedgehogs and a cat hanging from a basket. Okay. I'm going to hang on to stitching the cat with hanging in from a basket because I want it to look like my summer or spring in the city. And so I'm going to word it the same way, only with fall in the city. So then I will stitch the cat hanging from the word city. And then because I didn't want to lose all the little hedgies, I did put a little hedgehog down here. So it's so cute. But I have a ton left to stitch on this because the pumpkin patch and the fresh fruit store kind of thing at the bottom, those are going to take a while. So I know I won't have this one done this year, but it'll be dang close. If I can get the just part of the bottom done by the end of the year, I will be thrilled. When I get done with this video, my next one that I'm working on is Halloween in the City. I have a new plan for that. I'm so excited about it. I hope it works. You'll have to wait and see or follow me on Instagram or Facebook because I got something to go with my glow in the dark yarn on that one. So you guys will have to check back on that one. I'm very, very excited. But anyways, this is where I am on Autumn in the City by Crochet Go. And again, this information is on my community page here on YouTube. I figured that way you guys could just scroll through till you see the chart that you want, read the description, all the information's there. That way you don't have to have Instagram or Facebook. I really wish I could learn to look at the green dot. Look at the green dot. I need a little sign that says, look at the green dot. Anyways, so that is all of the stitching that I have been doing for the last couple of months. And now I have a ginormous haul. I would be embarrassed, but I'm not. And I still have a list of ones that are coming out that I'm going to get, that I'm waiting on, because needlework market, whatever, just came out. And so I may have done a little shopping on that. Yeah. So let me clear out a space and go grab my shopping, and I will be right back. Okay. So I have a whole huge pile. What is this little button over here? Oh, well, it'll show up. I have, yeah, I may have done some shopping. I don't care. I don't feel bad at all. I don't feel bad at all. First thing I'm going to show you is the oddball weird thing that I'm going to try to add to some of my Christmas stitching this year. And then I had to have them all because that's the kind of person that I am. But I saw these sequins on scrapbook.com, and I just thought those little itty bitty teeny weeny sequins would work so good to enhance like Christmas stuff. I wish they'd come out with different colors, but I don't know if it's going to work, but we'll find out together. But I got all the colors they had. The silver, because I also use this in my journaling and memory keeping. I got the iridescent. What are you? Sparkling gold. Champagne. Oh, the reflection is going to be real. And then 2 colors of pink. So we will see how that works out around Christmas time. Yeah. All right. Next thing I got some of this DMC. What are you called? SAS. I don't know what the heck this is called. But anyways, I got some of this and I forgot why. So I'll have to look through my notebook because I can't remember. But I do think that would make a great sheep. It probably has something to do with sheep, but it doesn't come apart. So it's fat. I don't know why I bought that. Obviously I did, but I don't know why I did. It'll come to me, I'm sure. But so I bought some of that to try on something. What is the name of her store? Hold please. Okay. No, I'll do that next then. I also had to switch to a new fleece color because my favorite fleece color was Weeks Dye Works Cattail. I'm rolling all over. Where are we going? But they have just gotten darker and darker and darker on that. Every time I buy it, it's darker and darker and darker. And I recognize that it's hand dyed, but it's like really dark now. And so it's too dark, which is really sad because it's my favorite. But I did find that Lighthouse and by Classic Colorworks and Shabby Sheep, Classic Colorwork Shabby Sheep, they are a great fleece color, and that's what I've been using lately. I used that on Jeanette Douglas's Chubby June, and I used it on the Durring Jones sheep, and it works really good as that it's variegated. And I wish it was just a little more variegated. That's what I liked about Cattail so much, but I just can't find what I'm looking for. But I'm getting it. It'll work. I also picked up a piece of 25 count potato Lugana fabric from 123 Stitch. I'd never seen this before, and I've already ordered more of it because it's gorgeous. I don't think I've only stitched on 25 count once, and it was the wrong chart to stitch on it because it was really difficult. But this is beautiful. I don't know if you can see, it's got like speckles. but it's gorgeous and it's thick and heavy, and I'm very excited to use it. So I have an idea for it with some of this stuff that's coming up. And so I ordered some more of it because I just think I wish it came in a 20 count, but it didn't. Um, but you know, I can just barely make out the holes, so I think I can stitch on it. If you hear cussing from Montana, you know that it's me and I couldn't. But anyway, so I just thought that was really, it looks speckled, and I just really liked that. All right, then I got some of this from 123 Stitch. I got a lot of this from Doreen Jones on her sale. I got a lot of this from beachcottagestitchers.com when she has had 2 sales since I did the last video. One was 40%, one now she's got a current one. I think it just ended for 50% off. And so I went nuts there. I also have some stuff from Just Another Button Company because I am a subscription member. And then every time they send out the subscription thing, I go check the website out, which is bad. And then I buy more because, yeah. So I'm going to start with Just Another Button Company's stuff. And I showed you the turtle I got last time, I'm pretty sure. And this time I picked up their 4th of July Uncle Sam, and it comes with all of the felting and the buttons, and oh my gosh, isn't he cute? I can't wait. Now that my room is painted and all that, I can start decorating it, and I can start finishing stuff because I now have room and space, and eventually we'll have time, and I'm very excited. But it was just so cute. I'm going to have a whole July, I want to have a whole patriotic setup, and I just thought he would be cute. And as of this video, it was still for sale on their justanother.buttoncompany.com's website. Not an affiliate to anybody. I should be to 123 Stitch because I think I support them. Like, if you've gotten a new car lately, you're welcome. But yeah, I just thought that was really cute. The next thing that I got, that I picked up when I don't remember, I signed up for their email. Bad idea. And they sent out that they had this little kit put together, and so I picked up the buttons that go with that, and it comes with all the ones that are in there, and I want to make that. I don't think there was a kit. It was just the buttons and then the free pattern. Well, the pattern came with it. So there's that. And then I did pick, this is what sent me back for the 4th of July. They came out with the folk florals that I am obsessed with. You saw me, I bought all of them the last time I showed them. They just came out with a patriotic one. It's folk florals and buttons is the collection name, but this one is their patriotic one, and look at those. The fireworks got me. And I'm going to make it just like this. I don't want to be creative. I just want to make these to hang on my wall. I did pick up the 2 that I was missing. I don't know how I missed them, but I was missing them. So I did pick up this one. Oop, oh gosh, sorry y'all. And I did pick up this one, and I will leave a link down below to Just Another Button Company, and then you just click on folk florals. And those are the buttons. I am going to use a different wording. I'm not using folk floral 500 times. I'm going to use my favorite words or something along that lines with each of them. I just thought that'd be cute. And then I got my subscription in August. I am a member of the Button Lovers Club because I'm a button lover. And I picked, or they sent me their Meadowlark collection. And it did come with a free chart that did not print out for me well, because at the time I needed to clean my ink and I hadn't. And well, yeah. Oh, I gotta show that too. Okay, hold that thought. Anyways, it's sorry for the horrible coloring, but that's what all the buttons look like. Sorry. Oh gosh, please go check their website out. They are beautiful buttons. Here is their paperwork that came with it. It's all of these buttons. And they come in these nice little 10s like this. And yeah, so it came, I picked up the pattern that goes with it because I want to make that pattern. And so there's that. I know what got me buying the patriotic buttons. Hold on. Where are they? Where are they? Where are they? Here they are. Okay. So remember these? This is what I saw on their Instagram page. I have the pattern for the little sheep. I need to make it. And so yeah, that's what happened. So that's what I got. And then this was the turtle I showed last time that I got the whole kit for. So I don't know why it was in this, but yeah, so that's my Just Another Button Company stuff. And so if you I will leave that link down below. I don't have any of this stuff in my community page. You will have to check out Instagram or Facebook for that. But I like I said, I shop at, and I'll put the links, Beach Cottage Stitchers 123stitch.com and Etsy. Yeah. So and I don't know whose is where's is what's, but those are the places. I do know that this came from Beach Cottage Stitchers, and it is I don't know how to say this, Faithworks design. It's called Bless You, and I'm going to change the wording on it, but it's this little kit, and it comes with the sheep and all the stuff to make this little thing, and I'm going to change the wording on it. So cute, cute, cute. All right. Damage. Oh, I can show you when I printed out not too long ago. Emily Call, what is her full thing? Emily Call Stitching. She usually has it on the front. Yeah. Emily Call Stitching came out with a little Halloween chart. It's on her Etsy store. I will leave it linked down below. Oh my gosh, y'all. Look at that. It's like the perfect mix of Halloween and fall, right? So cute. And so I can't wait to stitch that. It's just adorable. Okay, so let's go through. Oh, we'll just start at the top. All right. I have series FOMO and I have to buy them all. FOMO syndrome, whatever. And so I picked up Joyful Journal Heart in Hand, the full 12 months. And so, because these were on sale though. They were at Beach Cottage Stitchers for their 40 or 50% off sale. So I thought that was okay. But anyways, I got January. And I have an idea for these. I might tell you. February. Okay, maybe a little. I'll throw it out there. Emery decks. March. Hold on. April. So cute. May. June. Oh, hold on. July. And I will be stitching these separate. August. Whoa, almost threw them all on the floor. September. October. I have seen these at like 123stitch and other places, so you can get it just about anywhere. October. Okay, I'm confused. Look at that one. I don't understand. Oh, wait. November. Shh. I do have October though. Yeah, and then December. I'm like, why is it different? No. And so there's December. Okay, so I have the full series of those now because I have to. Heart in Hand, I can't say no to Heart in Hand. I just buy them all. All right, I picked up Little House Needleworks Sweet Was the Walk. And that's what that one looks like. Okay, so light. And that's what that one looks like. Oh my gosh, this is going to be difficult. All right. And we'll come back. Well, we'll do the Doreen Jones. Okay. So when Doreen Jones had her 50% off sale, I bought a whole bunch of charts. They were like $2 each. So I got the cats. I picked up the snowman candle mat, and I do want to make this mat. Isn't it cute? Let it snow. I got Noel, Joy, Love, and Hope. And I'm going to do these just in the color she did it. There is something about that tealy green color. Oh, it's so pretty. I've never stitched colors together like that. So pretty. I picked up these because I want to just find some fun variegated floss to use. It's called Christmas cards. I picked up her advent calendar because I love a good advent calendar. It's usually a December stitch for me. And I picked up her Art Nouveau bookmarks. I just thought they were really pretty. And I picked up her red and white advent calendar, but I'm going to do mine in purple or maybe blue. And so there is that one. Okay. So, woo, almost sent it all flying. I got the first installment of Jeanette Douglas's summer or Seasons in the Garden. I got the summer. And as soon as the autumn coming next, as soon as that one comes out, I'm going to get that one also. I didn't buy the kit. I just bought the chart. And I may be brave by the time I go to actually stitch these to actually try to use it on linen. But so I did get that. Beautiful. I could not wait to get that. I was a sucker. Oh, more Doreen Jones. I also picked up the winter sheep pot, and I'm gonna try to actually make it. We'll see. But super cute. And she usually has like little extras added in her charts. She is the most affordable person ever for charts. It's crazy. I picked up, I'm just going down the pile. I picked up Little B. This is a free chart. Little B Stitchers Miss B free chart. And I'll put the link to this one down below. It's just the B, and I want to make it like she did. Cute, cute, cute. And then I printed out because Pam at Ditsy Daisy, her and a friend of hers are doing this one, and I just printed it out because I wanted to have it because I was afraid that it's a free chart, and I was afraid by the time I got my shit together to stitch it, they wouldn't have it free anymore, so I printed it out. But it's the Owl Forest Embroideries Wizard of Oz, and I do want to stitch this one day. And it's amazing. It's just amazing. You'll have to check out her channel. I'll leave it linked down below because hers is coming out so pretty. I did do some shopping at Carol Manning's website because I don't know why something sent me over there. This chart sent me over there. It's My Heart Filled with Flowers. I saw this on somebody's Instagram and went, had to go get it. And then I ended up coming back with a couple more, I'm pretty sure. But this is what it looks like. I think it's beautiful. I don't know when my life is going to slow down enough for me to stitch all this, but whatever. I picked up Happy Fall Crow from Curious Carrie Designs. It's adorable. And I'll be stitching that one here over the next couple of months because it's a weekend quickie easily. And it's cute, super cute. I picked up the other one I picked up from Carol Manning was Plum Perfect. But I'm not allowed to start any of those until I get my whips done. So now you can tell why I'm trying to really get these whips done because I have a lot of things I want to do. And then Living on a Rainbow had a sale on her website. And if you don't know her, you need to check her out, especially if you like 3D cross stitch finishes. But so I have quite a few of her charts. I haven't stitched them yet, but I have quite a few of them. And I picked up a few more of hers when she had her sale. I picked up the Morel Fairy House. And now she's got a pumpkin one out. I'm going to have to go get that one too. And I picked up the Strawberry Teapot. And you guys, these charts are no joke. And she explains everything. It's so nice. And then I picked up her watering can. Whoop, come back here. And so I can't wait to do those. I'll have little displays. I just have all this vision of what I'm going to be doing with all this stuff. Nice to dream, right? Okay, some more charts that I picked up. Lord knows where from who, but I did. 4 Seasons by Little House Needleworks. And I picked up, what is your name? Curly Q U. Again, Little House Needleworks. Look at that with her curly hair. You know that's going to be like, I'm going to try. Have you seen those embroidery hair things? I'm going to try to do that with that. I used to have curly hair. Now I got old and it went flat. So I don't know. I fought it for 50 years and now it's flat. And I'm like, where's my curls? But anyways, I can't wait to do that one. I also picked up Jubilee Sheep by Little House Needleworks. These were all on sale at Beach Cottage Stitchers. And I think I got 40 or 50% off of them. And then I picked up, the other one's in here somewhere, the Happy Life's Autumn Set by Jeanette Douglas. This is the number 2. These are going to be weekend quickies. And then Joshua's home. I have one more of hers. I have the other one in here somewhere. So the next one I picked up was Shepherd's Bush, Home is Where We Start. And I love that. I want all the Shepherd's Bush charts. And I'm going to pause here to go see how he did. I'll be back. Okay, he's home. And now I got to go see the Halloween stuff. So we got to hurry up because I want to go see the Halloween stuff. All right. So the other shepherd, I picked up a lot of Shepherd's Bush because, again, she had them on sale. Scatter Kindness. I picked this one up. And again, Shepherd's Bush. Okay. I picked up Garden. I'm not going to do it on the bags. I don't get the bags. They're pretty. I like to look at them. If you like to stitch them, congratulations. That's great. For me, I don't know what I would do with them. So, but I did pick up Garden by Shepherd's Bush. And I picked up, what are you called? Hive and Home. Again, Shepherd's Bush. And I picked up La Vida Bella by Shepherd's Bush. Okay. And the other thing I picked up on sale, I had never picked up a Rosewood Manor chart, and I picked this up hoping that it was as pretty as I thought it was when I saw it online, because it was really hard to make out the detail, because whoever stitched this, you did a beautiful job, but your fabric versus your floss was a little too close in color. I thought when I'd get it, I'd be able to see it clear. I still can't see it clear. So I'm going to be changing that a little bit. But this one is called Flowers Awake. And although you can't make it out on there because her green just blends in, it says, let's see, there's a quote somewhere. Model stitched by Kathy Desart. Anyways, you did a beautiful job. It's gorgeous. I just can't read the green on the brown. So that's on me, not on you. I don't know what the quote says. Let's see. Okay, hold on. Let me look. Awake thou. I don't know what it says. Anyways, It's beautiful, and I'm going to stitch it. I'm probably going to change the words anyways because I believe it's a prayer or something along. The lovely verse in this sampler was inspired for the design. The quote is from Thomas Blackburn's An Easter Hymn. Maybe it'll depend on what it actually says. I don't know. Anyways, it's beautiful, and I can't wait to stitch it. I'm just going to change either the colors. I don't really want to change the colors of the floss. I think I'm just going to change the fabric. But it's gorgeous. I think it'd be really pretty on this potato. I think everything would really pop on it. So I'm going to do that. But yeah. So yeah, I couldn't read it even when I got it here. But it's sure pretty. I just think it's beautiful. So I bought that. And then I don't know where I got all this stuff. I think I probably still Beach Cottage Stitchers. I picked up the full set of A Year in Celebration by Hands On Design because Heart and Hand, Hands On Design, I need them all. And it looks like this. And that's what, let's see here. All right. So cute. And they are going to be stitched individually. Oh, here's the other autumn one. Set 1 by Jeanette Douglas. Happy Life set. Yeah. Super cute. I scored myself the Tiny Town Quilt Town. Because I had to do that because I got all the other ones. I think I have all the other ones except for the Nativity one. So I did pick up Heart and Hand Well-Rounded Pinwheels, Perennial Pinwheels. These are, I can't wait. They're awesome. They're just awesome. I can't wait to stitch those. Another shepherd's, are you guys exhausted yet? Another shepherd's bush one that I picked up is the sampler bag. And it looks like this. And again, I'm not going to be stitching it on the bag. So cute. I also got, last ones. Are you still there? Are you out of coffee? I'm almost out of coffee. So good thing we're almost done because, yeah. Alrighty. I picked up 3 of the 4 because they just came out with autumn. So I will be picking that one up because series of the seasonal samplings by Primrose Cottage. This is my first year finding Primrose Cottage. Apparently I'm under a rock. And I'm obsessed because I have I need that one. And I'm waiting for 1, 2, 3 Stitch because I have other things in my cart to get some of their newer ones because I need them too. But I picked these 3 up. I picked up the summer, the spring, and the winter. And then I will pick up the autumn as soon as as soon as I can. The last thing I got that's shopping is I saw this purple set on 1, 2, 3 Stitch and I didn't push the button fast enough and they started selling out like this. So I found this set on Amazon and I will link it down below. But I have a full set of Nerge, these hoop. I have a full set of these, but they're different colors and these are purple. Have you noticed a theme? And so I I had to get them. Yeah. So that is the last thing I have to share. I hope you guys are having a wonderful 2025. I have been busier than a Mad Hatter on one foot. It's been nuts. We have put in doors and windows in the shop. We have built pergolas. We have remodeled walls. We have redone an entire master bathroom. We have redone 2 bedrooms. We redid Joshua's bathroom. We redid my laundry room, the hallway. We've redone this room. We redid my garage into a workroom. We built a building last year that we have this year been doing a whole bunch of stuff in. And we're almost to the end of the construction part of everything except for the kitchen. We haven't done anything in the kitchen, and that's a 2026 problem because I am whooped. Dale is whooped. Joshua is whooped. We are whooped. When I say we have worked every single day to get through our to-do list, I am not joking. Every day one piece of trim goes up. Every day one. We just got done redoing the chimney in the pellet stove. We did that yesterday, I think, or I can't. They all blend together now, you guys, and so it's starting to slow down because we're at finishing. I have lots of little finishing things. We've got to finish the trim here, and I have holes to fill, and don't have an absolute blithering clue where all of my finished work framed charts are and stuff. I don't remember where it got stuck, and so there's that. And again, if you follow the My Little Realities social media stuff, you've kind of seen what we've been going through. It's been very tiring, but it's been incredibly rewarding. We've waited 30 years to do this, and we paid off the house first, and then the next step was to remodel it for the next 30 years, and it's turning out beyond my dreams of what I had hoped this is. This house has been did you guys ever watch or know of the movie Christine with the crazy car? That was like, it was death. She would, kill her car. That's this house. And it has fought us every step of the way. There has not been a single part of this renovation that has not had a shit. I mean, you're going to run into bumps, but every single part, but we're persevering. And we're wrapping up because it's getting cold. We've got to get pellets, and once we don't have daylight after work anymore. I think we lose like an hour and a half in like 5.3 seconds in September. And so yeah, there's all of that, but it's been worth it. It will be worth it. I bought curtains. No, I bought a king size quilt that I'm going to turn into these girly curtains to go in here, and I did post that on my mouse potato design stuff. I haven't done the curtains yet because I haven't got to the sewing machine yet. I'm a little scared. I'm hoping I can just cut it in half, hem that up, switch them so the ruffles are on the inside, and that's going to be my winter curtain. And then behind it, I ordered 5 or 6 different samplings that just eked out of Australia before they quit shipping to the United States. I have words, so many words, but I'm not going to. Anyway, so I got the samples coming, and I'll probably have to find some other place to get the full fabric from, because I don't know if they're going to be able to ship them out of Australia anymore. I did order 2 pieces also from China, but cost effect wise, I don't know if it'll end up being $100 a square inch because of tariffs and stuff and drama. So, but I've got samples coming for all that, and I will work on that. So we'll have window coverings, and I got all my flowers organized. If you guys have seen, we're at the almost at the make it pretty part, and I can't wait. But it is turning, no matter the fight, it's turning out fantastic. It's so finished, and it's so pretty, and it's so not broken, and it's so not worn out, and it's just wonderful. And so, as tired as I am, we're almost done with that part, and I'm going to spend the winter playing with pretty stuff because the kitchen's next. But I will be back for a floss tube by the end of the year, because we have to round out the year, right? And I will still be stitching. I have my stitching. Actually, there'll probably be more stitching because winter is coming. We had the pellet stove on yesterday. It's like 70 degrees today, but 90s are coming back next week. So I'm going to let you guys go. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for sticking it out with me. Thank you for being here, for all of your support. It's been an awesome year. It's just been an awesome year, and I'm ready for the last couple of months to slow down, and I'm super ready for next year. And yeah, so thank you. I hope you guys are getting lots of stitching done. I will see you in the next one. All the information should be down below. Leave me a comment if it's not, and I will see you somewhere out there on the interwebs. Bye.